And now we move on once again. Australia's Prime Minister Anthony Albanese has condemned the shooting of reporter Lauren Tomasi in Los Angeles. He called the footage, quote, horrific, and said he was clearly identified as media. Albanese confirmed his government has raised the incident with US officials, calling it unacceptable. Meanwhile, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum has urged the US to follow due process in migration cases. She also condemned violent protests, warning that burning police vehicles was provocation, not resistance. She urged Americans and Mexicans to remain peaceful. We're now joined by Asuma Kataoka, who is anchor and correspondent for NewsX World. Asuma, what can you tell us about this ongoing situation that is currently unfurling in the Californian city of Los Angeles?
So Thomas, from what we know now, we are now entering fourth day in the LA riots. Now it has become a riot. It was initially just a protest which was against the Trump administration's immigration laws and raids. But now it has become a riot. It has become increasingly dangerous, and it has quickly escalated. People burning cars, a lot of graffiti seen around LA's downtown, and Chinese government has told their citizens to stay indoors and to be careful about going out and taking care of your own safety. It has asked their citizens to do so. A lot of other governments are also following the suit, asking their citizens to stay safe. Meanwhile, Mexico has asked their citizens to stop waving Mexican flags or on top of the cars that are burned. From what we know now, that 2,000 immigration offenders are arrested per day by the ICE officers, which is way or far above the 311 per day, which was by the Biden administration. And now roughly 700 US Marines were to reach to LA this morning local time. They might have already reached. From what we know, they were reported that they've already been headed to Los Angeles because of the Trump orders. And from what we know, that U.S. military has deployed 1,700 National Guard troops in the Los Angeles area right now. It might increase, it might decrease, but from what we know now, that compared to yesterday and day before, after the troops were deployed and even Trump asking for the military to take Marines, to take part.
Yes.
It has de-escalated a little bit.
Asuma, thank you very much for that insight. For our next story, we move over to Europe, where Russia has launched